Now we shall see a case study on Starbucks, which is a leading coffee seller across the globe. When we go for an occasion somewhere, we buy a coffee for 15 rupees. But when it comes to 350 rupees and above, we feel it is not comfortable, right? So we can see why Starbucks is leading, even if their price range is high. Is it okay for everyone? Yes. Okay. I want you guys to form a group of 5 members and go back to your places and tell them. And the time starts now. Now you guys should name your team and tell bingo.
Bingo man.
Spartans.
Bingo man.
Titans.
Bingo man.
Spartans, Titans and Gorgeous girls, be ready for the case. Spartans will do a research about the background of the Starbucks along with the history, formulas. And Titans will discuss about the competitors' strategy. And Gorgeous girls will discuss about the conclusion and what are the target, how did they beat their competitors and their outlets and whatever else. Okay? Are you guys ready?
Yes,
I will give you 5 minutes time and do your research. And your time starts now. Spartans, Titans and Gorgeous girls, are you ready? Okay. Now you shall explain by yourself.
Starbucks is the American multinational chain of coffee house company. It starts in 1970. The founders are Jerry Balvin, Gordon Walker and Gene Lee.
The net worth of the Starbucks is $107 million.
Headquarters is located in Seattle, Washington.
Starbucks produces high quality coffee. Competitors on the Starbucks is don't make money. The strategy behind Starbucks to make premium customers who taste the coffee more.
Total revenue of Starbucks is $33.5 million.
Starbucks has 38,038 outlets in 84 countries. In India, it has 390 stores located over 11 years. There is one person, one cup, and one minute.
So you guys have understood the case study about Starbucks. Can we have a rapid fire round now? Okay, who's the CEO of Starbucks? Answer? Good. Give a big round of applause. And the second question is how many outlets are there across the globe of Starbucks? Good. Give a big round of applause. And third question, how many outlets are there in India? I hope Spartans, Titans and Gorgeous girls find the session informative. Is it so?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for the session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Now we shall see a case study which was done by our students. Here we go.
With nearly 30,000 outlets across the globe, Starbucks has grown into not just a household name. From its iconic cups with misspelled names to the espresso inside it, Starbucks has grown from one coffee bean shop in Seattle to a $80 billion business. But this massive expansion of Starbucks is not possible without growing pains. Starbucks had nearly 14,000 outlets only in the US. So this made Starbucks grow thin. The billing in each individual store came down. To compensate this, Starbucks had to increase the price of the beverages, but that will drive away the customers. So this is where Starbucks came up with a great idea. It all started when 3 friends, Zev Siegel, Jerry Balvin and Gordon Walker, came up with an idea of opening a coffee bean shop by 1970.
The first thing they did is finding a mentor, Alfred Peet, the founder of Peet's Coffee. He provided roasted beans to their friends till they found their bean source. Their business started to grow and they opened 4 stores in the upcoming years.
Starbucks prolonged as a bean store in long run until the 70s. Talking about the 70s coffee culture, coffee was within the door and was not available as beverage outside it. And that's when Starbucks hired Harvard stores.
After visiting Italy, Schultz came up with an idea of selling coffees. So he turned each coffee bean store into a cafe. Starbucks sold its first latte in 1984 and it was a success. Later, Schultz bought Starbucks for $3.8 million. And the interesting fact is, he was only 34 years old while buying Starbucks. In 1992, Starbucks got 165 cafes. In 1996, they had 1,015 cafes, including international cafes in Japan and Singapore. After 1999, they had 2,000 cafes. Later, by 2007, they had 15,000 cafes across the globe. On an average of 1,500 cafes every year.
And then came the financial crash of 2007, where stock price of the Starbucks came down by 50%. People started to avoid pricey coffee and went to instant cheap coffee.
So this financial crash made Schulze to come back into the field of Starbucks. The news of Schulze getting back into the Starbucks field spread wide over the globe. That news alone shoot up the stock price of Starbucks by 9%. Schulze started to think of an idea to bring back their customers. His idea was to change Starbucks into an experience. At that period of time, he shut down nearly 600 cafes of Starbucks and then followed by 300 more cafes of Starbucks were closed on Schulze's order. At that time, Starbucks lay off nearly 6,500 baristas out of Starbucks. It took us a week to understand the strategy of Starbucks of closing the shops and gaining their customers.
1 week later.
Schulze asked each and every Starbucks to close for one afternoon, and they started to retrain nearly 135,000 baristas how to make their signature espresso. They wanted to remind their customers of what they liked about Starbucks. In fact, Schulze asked every Starbucks to remove their automatic coffee grinders and brought back the manual coffee grinders in order to attract their customers with the coffee aroma. And it was a tremendous idea. The stock price of Starbucks shooted up to 147% that year.
Later, technology started to emerge in the coffee industry, so Starbucks launched their first mobile application in 2005.
Fast forward to 2021, 25% of the total orders in Starbucks over the globe were made through mobile application. And also, they released the Starbucks card where customers can hold their money and purchase their beverages in Starbucks.
But here is the crazy fact about Starbucks. Starbucks holds up to $2.4 billion in their digital cards, which is higher than deposit made in many other American banks.
Starbucks entered into the Indian market by forming alliance with Tata in 2011. Starbucks was one of the main reasons where Indians moved from tea to coffee, considering it as a luxury beverage.
Today, a share in Starbucks costs nearly $100 US. Starbucks is making an average revenue of $35 billion every year.
Too much for a coffee bean store started by 3 friends, right?
Yeah.